I talk a lot about dynamic stabilization, but what does dynamic stabilization really mean? It means that from the outside, it looks like a body part is staying stable, but from the inside, the person who's doing the work is making micro adjustments to try to stabilize that body part. So stabilization is a set of actions. Oftentimes we have to do the opposite action of what is going to naturally happen if we didn't do it to stabilize. In fact, that's what we always do. So here, let's check it out with double straight leg stretch. So the lower lift. When I lower my legs, my pelvis wants to go into anterior tilt, where the weight is at the bottom back of my pelvis. So I have to do posterior tilt to stay neutral, because I want to keep a neutral pelvis. So I do posterior tilt to stabilize my pelvis. And then when I lift up, my pelvis wants to go into posterior tilt, but I have to do the action of anterior tilt to stay neutral. So I'm trying to keep a neutral pelvis. When my pelvis wants to go anterior tilt, I go posterior tilt to keep it neutral. When my pelvis wants to go posterior tilt, I do anterior tilt to keep it neutral. So that in my body, I'm doing a lot of movement, but to your eye, you see that it's stable. Dynamic stabilization is a set of actions rather than holding very still. So we want to avoid extra compression, and instead we want to have this kind of dynamic stabilization. So practice on any exercise. Can you do micro movements internally to be able to dynamically stabilize rather than grip and hold? Of course, if you have questions, email me, info@theverticalworkshop.com. Thanks for watching.